we can take our interface from overwhelming to clean and streamlined in just a few steps. It's actually pretty easy, and today I'll share the tricks that I've learned to make my interface way more comfortable and easier to navigate. Inside of ArchiCAD, your palettes can easily be moved around just by grabbing onto these little lines just next to the palettes themselves. This can be done with most of the palettes by clicking and dragging them across the screen. Pulling them across to one side will snap it in. When we let go, it will then snap it into place. Now, to reset our interface to the default interface, all we need to do is go up to Options, go Work Environment, and then click on Work Environment. From here, up the top in the Work Environment profiles, we'll just double click on the basic profile. It's given us a warning because we've adjusted some things and we haven't saved it, but in this case it doesn't matter, so I'm just going to go OK. And from here, once I go OK, it's going to start shifting around my interface. So from here, we actually have a pretty reasonable set of the fundamental tools that we need for a lot of projects. We've got our toolbar on our left, which we can start drawing walls, windows, and doors, all the way down to the bottom where we've got documentation, where we can start drawing in fills and dimensions and everything in between. Now, when we do select something on a plan, it's going to give us more settings and options for that element. Personally, I like to grab this main palette and bring it down and snap it onto the left-hand side. Now, the reason being is if we look at the top here at the moment, we see all these settings going all the way to the right. And I've got a really wide screen, by the way. But to see all of the settings, I have to scroll my middle mouse button across just to see the remaining settings. Now, if we click and drag it onto this left-hand side just here, we can see everything from a glance. There's no scrolling needed. Everything we need is right there. Now, for some, say like the dimension tool, where there's a lot of settings, over on this left-hand side, we'll still need to scroll down to see everything. But it's not as far as we'd have to scroll as if we had it on that top panel, just up here. Now, one of the areas that's going to have the biggest impact on your interface is which palettes and toolbars you have showing and which ones you have turned off. To activate a toolbar, all we need to do is just click on it and it'll pop up into our view. It's a great chance to have a play with new tools that we mightn't have known existed inside of ArchiCAD, but they can start to take up valuable interface if we're not using them day to day. Once we've had a good explore of the different palettes and toolbars, we can actually customize what's showing in these toolbars. If we go up to Options and then Work Environment, and then click Work Environment again, if we go all the way down to the bottom and we click on Toolbars, we'll start to see some very familiar icons. So if we look at the icons that are along this toolbar just here, say this little person just here, and we come all the way down, we'll see that these are matching. So this here actually dictates what shows on this toolbar just here. Let's say we don't need the orbit because realistically, we're just going to use our middle mouse button. So we want to remove it from that toolbar. We'd select it and then we'd just go remove. From here, if we just then click OK, we'll notice that in the toolbar, it's removed that icon. Now, if we open that back up and let's say we go straight to toolbars this time, we can actually add stuff in as well. Let's say you want to turn on and off the grid display. We can click and drag this over to this palette just here. Once we click OK, then it's going to show up in this palette. If we go into our 2D, we can now turn on and off our grid with just a click of a button. Now I've taken the icons that I use most and I've put them up into my top palette just here. But if you want to capture and save your interface, so you can import it into other projects and don't have to set it up the same every single time, this is really easy to do. If we go to Options, Work Environment, and then Work Environment again, from here in the Environment Profiles, we'll just click on New. We'll give it a name, call this one ArchiCAD Tutorial, and just in underneath here, it's going to tell us when these different settings were changed last. So we know what we've changed since the last time we've saved our interface. So from here, we'll just go OK. And if we ever want to go back to the scheme that we've captured right now, all we need to do is double click, go Apply, and then go OK. It's going to make our interface exactly how we set it up when we captured that preference. Now, one thing that you might have noticed earlier is how fewer options I've got when I click this window icon just here. If we go back and compare it to this one here, when I click window, you'll notice that there's way more options that I have to navigate through until I can find toolbars and palettes. Realistically, there's a whole bunch of things on here that I typically never click on. From hiding the tab bar, showing the scroll bar, these just aren't things that I'm using. So we can actually take these out. If we go to Work Environment, again, let's go to Work Environment. Now, instead of going to Toolbars, if we go down to Menus, so straight off the bat, instead of alphabetical order, we're just going to go Current Menu Structure, which when we minimize that, if we look down across here, this is matching up This is matching up with what we've got up and across here. So just like we did with the toolbars, if we double click on, say, File, double click on this one. So inside of here, we can actually change what is showing up on this menu here. Now, you might be hesitant to start removing things from the toolbars. You might feel that you might even break something. But just like we went over before, we can change everything back to the standard interface just by going up to Work Environments and double clicking on that basic profile. So now with that being said, I'd like to share some of the things that I've shaved off of my menu bar, because with my workflow, they serve no utility. So if we check out this bar over here, we've currently got plot. Now, I've never plot anything in ArchiCAD in the 13 plus years that I've been drawing buildings. Not once. I don't even know what would happen if I click this button. So if we exit out of this and go to plot, this is of no utility to me. Now, to be fair, this might have been useful to someone who was plotting something to a specific printer decades ago, but everything's digital now. And the way we save plans is to a PDF, which we do in the layouts just over here. So this plot button, no use, and it's just taking up space every time I open up that menu. And I'm looking for what I actually need, which is typically either libraries and objects, save, or exporting to a BIM. So we can just go remove. Same thing for the plot setup, remove. I'm not printing pages typically directly from ArchiCAD. They can go too. I'm not closing the project by going up to File, then clicking Close Project. I'm just going up to this button up top right hand here. I have no idea what a travel pack is. So it gets removed. And from here, we can go OK. So now, if we go up to File, click once. Oh, looks so much nicer. So much cleaner. And we could do this with each palette because this is your interface. Just to give a preview of how I've slimmed mine down, let's check it out. If we go to Edit, that's a bunch gone. View, very streamlined. Document, Options, Window, and Help. And there's more I could strip out, but this already has made it so much nicer to navigate inside of ArchiCAD. Now, if you like the look of this interface, or the project file I've used to demonstrate it, the workspace and the minimized menus is all available over on the Patreon, along with every single tutorial file. Oh, and if you want to learn how to draw this building, there's a full video just over here where we cover everything step by step. You don't want to miss out on this one? Go on and check it out.